So welcome to KO tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have started with the modeling of this particular interior over here. So I'll just go into this. Let's convert to editable poly. I'll just select this and slightly I'll just extrude it, and I can just push this down in this way, and we can create the wheels over here. So how we can create the wheels? Let's take a sphere over here. So I'll go into this and let's take a sphere, convert to poly. So select the polygons, I'll delete this, select the border, let's cap it, select this and slightly I'll extrude a bit in this way, and I can just scale it. Let's go into this, let's mirror it in this axis and let's attach it. Select the polygons over here and let's give bridge over here. So once this is done, I can go over here and let's take a arc tool over here. I'll create a arc over here and drag this arc, go over here, say enable in viewport, and let's make this as a rectangular. So select this, we can just place it over here. Now shuffle it up, drag this up slightly. I can just resize it a bit over here. So select this polygons and slightly give a bit of inset to it and give extrude a bit and click OK. So select this and this and let's group this. So let's go into this and let's group it over here. I'll slightly shuffle this, go into hierarchy, affect pivot only. I'll just keep this at the center over here. So I can just rotate it over here. So I can just make it as 60 degree over here. So before we do that, again rotate it in this way. So select this whole thing, select this, and you can slightly resize it. We can just slightly resize this, go into this, onto the handle part. Let's again take a line over here. So I'll just take a line in this way, select the vertices and let's give fillet, slightly just shuffle this up. So go into this and drag this till here. Slightly you can just push this up, convert to poly. So let's select this edges, and slightly give a bit of chamfer over here. Click OK and let's give end isolate. So let's press shift and drag. Let's make a copy of it and select this whole thing over here. Select this all. Let's make one more copy of it. So I can just make a copy over here. I'll just save the file. Now over here we do have multiple assets over here. So let's again take a line tool of this enable in viewport. Shuffle this over here. Right click, click on refine and let's give smooth over here in this way, and let's say enable in viewport rectangular, and slightly I'll just reduce its size over here, and we can just go over here and let's put some. So before that, still I can go into this and reduce it more over here. So let's take a plane over here, just drag this up over here. I can just shuffle this up, and if you need some more copies, I can just showcase it in this way. So select the whole thing in this way. I can just group this over here, slightly rotate it if needed, and let's just drag this up over here. Now what I'll do is okay, we do have something over here. Let's again take a line tool, so let's just click it in this way. Let's go into this. I'll off this, enable in viewport. I can just slightly resize it, and let's give a lathe modifier. So into this lathe, what I can do is, if you want, you can do this things manually as well. So if you want, I can instead of giving lathe, I can enable in viewport, make it as radial over here. So I'll just delete this first. So this can be done with multiple options over here. So let's take a line over here and in this way. So convert to poly. Before that, convert to poly, and let's give FFD cylinder. So we can just give FFD cylinder. So what I'll do is I'll just take a cylinder. That would be the best option for now, and let's give convert to poly, and let's give FFD cylinder and drag it, scale it, go over here, you can just scale it, keep on scaling it. I can scale it in this way. So what I can do over here is like I can put some loops if needed. I can just go into the edges and I can add some loops. I can add some loops. I can add some loops, and now again I can go into this and give FFD cylinder. I can just shuffle it slightly, I can rotate it in this way, and you can just resize this if needed in this way. So convert to poly, and you can just give a turbo smooth if needed, or else I'll just go over here, I'll just give one connect at the bottom over here. I can just add a connect over here. Now what I can do is, let's just adjust it correctly. See, this can be created with spline as well if needed. I'll just slightly push it in this way and give a turbo smooth. So convert to poly over here. You can just scale it in this way. Again, take a line, let's take a line, and I'll off this. So let's give max over here. Go into this. Let's give fillet. Give fillet. And let's just give the shape over here. I'll just adjust it in this way. So let's take a line off the auto grid. push this over here, push this over here, enable in viewport, and slightly just reduce it, and we can place it at one corner over here. So now we do have something over here, that's the other chair part that can also be created over here. So let's just save the file once over here. So you can take a chamfer box if needed. Let's take a chamfer box in this way. So I can just drag it in this way. I can slightly rotate it. So whatever part is visible will create it. If the part is not visible, we won't create it. So before that, what I'll do is I'll reduce this. If you want to give more curve, you can give more curve. So convert to poly. So I can just slightly push it in two different directions over here in this way. So let's go into this and let's add some connects over here in this way. So if you want, what I can do is I'll just make it straighter. That would be much better to work on. So select this edges, and if you want, you can put some loops if needed in this way. So let's go over here and let's give FFD box over here, and you have more parameters over here. You can make it 8 by 8 by 8 as well. So let's go to the top, select the vertices. I'll just let's see how much does it work. So I'll just pull only the vertices which are required. So I'll just select this and this. I can slightly pull this out. Slightly we can select this, and we can pull this out as well. Select this, and we can slightly scale it as well. Convert to poly. Let's give turbo smooth over here. Convert to poly. Let's again give FFD box. See, whatever things are going to be visible, that only we can create. The rest of the things we won't create it. So I'll slightly give a bit of curve to it, because I'm not going to create the bottom part, because we only have some particular camera angle that is only going to be visible. So I'll just go into this, slightly we can scale it as well. In this way. So let's convert to poly over here. Alright, so guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. So almost many of the things are done in the modeling part. So few things are left which will be covering it up in the coming session. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel if you're not subscribed yet. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the coming tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.